see me good? Yes. I is on my way. Well, I've got 3 nights on Dinton. Going back, happy days. Weather's looking pretty good. But yeah, I've got to go and drop my van off in Stoke to have it done, so I'm getting a courtesy van. Hope it's not some clapped out banger thing. Yeah, hopefully it's alright, because I need to get to Reading. So yeah, I got to get to go to Stoke, switch my van over, change all my gear into that. Then I got 3 days in Dinton. Don't know what's been going on while I've been away. I do know that there was the lad who dropped in the swim behind me when I left at 77. He definitely had a few, you know, I see it on his Instagram, and he messaged me saying that he'd had a few, which is obviously good. Yeah, they definitely seem to have turned up down there by all accounts. But yeah, I'm buzzing to get back down. It's going to be a new session every, like a new lake every session. But yeah, I'm going to spend, I'm not going to get drawn straight to the margin spot. I'm obviously going to look at it and rebait it regardless. Yeah, I'm not going to get drawn straight there. If there's fish there, and obviously I'm going to fish it, because I've been prepping and priming that area. But I am going to leave it to pick the right fish. If there's big fish in the area, I'm going to fish it. If there's not, I'm not going to fish it. I'm just going to prime it again. Sun is out. It's 18 degrees. So happy days. I'm suffering a little bit. Just had a bit of a heavy weekend. You know how it is. Oh, but yeah, I'm heading for the pond. Hey. Just found a few fish. I've literally just got down. There's a few lads along this bank, so I haven't really looked in many spots yet. Just that first little bit on when you come in, where I sort of found them last time on the way out. The car park bit there. I've come round, and in this corner there's a couple of fish under this tree here. Some good fish as well, but they are deep down, so you're not going to be able to see them. But they are 100% just in here. Obviously, it speaks for itself why. Snaggy area, nice bit of sun hitting down, a little bit of a wind pushing there as well, as you can see. Which is nice, but it's nice to find some fish straight away. To see some shapes moving down there, definitely a good few fish in there. I'm going to get further up this tree, be a good climber. Yeah, and have a look in this bay, see what it's about. Yeah, I was just boshed, as I suspected. Fish under the surface here. Not loads of them, but there's a good few. Yeah, there you go. Go on, bounce out. Not a bad one. There's a few more there. Rods are out. I haven't had a chance to get much filming. Obviously found them a few fish over in that corner. I did go down and check the spot that I've been sort of baiting. The spot's definitely been fed on. There's 2 fish under the tree, some smaller ones as well. So baited it, left it, and what I've done is I'm in, what would you say, there's here the ankle, I'd say, like the bend of the lake. So out here, the lake goes around here and down there. The length of the lake is pretty much that way, and it goes around this corner a little bit. So I'm in like the bend. I've seen fish all in front of this swim. The ones that I saw under the tree were over here. I've seen a lot of fish out in this open water, and I've also seen a lot around to my left down here. So they're definitely cutting through here. I've only gone short, chucked a couple of zigs out because I can see the fish are real high in the water. It's about 12 foot out here, so I've gone for two tip to bail arms, which is about 10 foot there or thereabouts. Yeah, because based on the fact that I can see the fish swimming a couple of feet down. You know, there's some on the surface, but the ones that I see over in the corner over there were definitely like 2 foot down, so that's what I'm basing my theory on. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty easy fishing. It's quite a weird time to get down to the pond, I think. So yeah, I'm just got these zigs out for the night. Definitely confident, without a doubt. There's plenty of fish in the zone. But yeah, it's not really, you know, if it happens, it happens, but it's not really massively my type of fishing. But yeah, like I said, I've prepped them couple of zones with a bit of bait and that. I'm going to be up in the morning, see where the fish are at, and then potentially make a move. I could be in the right spot here. Yeah, we'll see what the fish are up to in the morning, see if they're feeding, see if they're ziggy, see what the crack is. But yeah, I've got a bit of change in weather over the next couple of days, so it'll be good to see the fish changing to what's happening around them weather-wise. Always learning. Hey. Just been way up for about, well, set myself an alarm for 2. Just been way up for about 40 minutes now. Hearing quite a lot of fish out here. Some real good ones as well, so pretty confident. Quiet night, no fish. Funny showing though. I was up from about 2:30 till about 5:15, ended up staying up till. And the old fog drifted in. Killed it. Yeah, I've seen a few now. It's about what, 9 o'clock? 20 past 9. Yeah, starting to see a few, so I'm just gonna let the sun get up, get out, burn this cloud off, and then go for a mooch. It's like almost back to the drawing board today. Time's getting on a bit now. Like getting on a bit. The sun's out, that's what I mean. Time for a stalk. Got all my gear together. Just all my stalking kit, bit of bait, rucksack, everything I might possibly need. Got the baiting pole and that, waders. Yeah, I've just been walking around putting little bits of bait in a couple of areas, but I have just found some fish here. A massive tree line without any swims. And yeah, there's a coot's nest. Always fish near a coot's nest. You know it. See if I can creep in. Say it's only early as well and they're in here already. There's one good one. See if I can get. The sun's not quite up yet, but I'm literally in here. Down there. Can you guys see? And there they are. Closest swim to it, you can actually fish from here down this margin using a pole. Just put all the bait out with a pole, just on the edge of it. But yeah, you could fish around the pole down to it. This first tree's all undercut. This one, just had a good look at him. He's all undercut, so I can fish to that next bush, no problem. But yeah, all I've done is baited it. I'm not gonna fish it. Just baited it. Just using the old hemp and maples and manila again. Yeah. Leave that now till a bit later on. I'll come back round, check it later, possibly something for the rest of the week or for tomorrow. Yeah, just gonna go and do the same now and a few other swims. It's been quite a bit set up here now, just watching these fish in these reeds. Pretty much all just small male fish by the looks of it. It's getting a little bit fruity. They're not spawning, but you can tell they're moving quite quick, you know. They know what's coming. They probably will spawn in a couple of weeks, but them little males. We'll give it a couple of hours at least on these ones against the reeds. Starting to look like a real good opportunity, if I'm honest. There's a lot of smaller fish at first. Now there's a couple of better ones just turning up, and I can see fish sort of out in the pond as well. And I don't know what they are, so I'm thinking a couple of rigs in position. Sit and wait. Just gonna fish shoddy, I think. It's least disturbance. Could Good fishing rig with a baiting pole, but I'm just thinking it's quite a bit of disturbance against them reeds. I'll make a decision, shall we? Yeah, one's definitely gone out of a joddy anyway. So I can prep that one at least. And have a walk. Bear with me. Oh yeah, deadly. A lot of fish just cruising around on the surface at the minute. Don't quite fancy him having to go off the top and start fishing down from. Let's have a look what you can see here. Yeah, so I've got a controller float down here, little subtle one. Doo doo doo. Great camera skills. Yeah, uplink down to this little piece of cork, and then this. So it's a pop down zig basically. Don't know if you can see this. Got a wheel number 4 shot there, and that just correctly bounces it downwards. I might have got that set about 6 inches. So, play around with it, but that's where you're fishing down from. Have a go. Right, let's have a look, see what you guys can see. The float, yeah, there's the float. The old line floating. There's the float. There's the little sub float. So I know I've got a little zig bug centered like 6 inches under that. Happy days. I see a fish moving right towards it now. The wind kind of killed it for the floater fishing. But doesn't half look good for this little chadding. I'm just going to sit on this one rod now. Right, I'm back on the mooch. Spated these reeds. Plenty of birds down here anyway, so they're probably going to coil out of it up. But yeah, I put some bait out. Yeah, what happened is I got up the tree and there was a lot of small fish still here. Obviously I put them rods out preempting it, hopefully a couple of better ones turn up. But yeah, they haven't, so I'm going to get back on the mooch, check a couple of them spots I put bait on this morning, and then look at what I'm going to do for the night. Missions! Definitely seem to be the better ones. Get them there. A lot of fish. A lot of small ones as well, and some tench. The better ones here. Not too sure, just see the sun. Look at this coot. Ooh. Great footage. Be the sun. Ooh. Hello. Look at this old Benny boy on the walk.
Hey up.
Not allowed to get his face on camera now because he's as low-key as they come.
Underground.
Underground. This is the starter, by all accounts. What's this, pork medallion?
Paprika pork medallion.
Paprika pork medallion. Go on, boy. And there we go, main course. 2 big lumps of meat. Ah, kid.
Hey up.
All Z rods is out. Been a really good day. Productive. Really productive. Not really done much fishing, if I'm honest. What? Maybe did an hour or so down at bottom end against them reeds. Just waiting to see if any of them bigger girls turned up. There's definitely fish heading down the pond. So I sort of preempted some bigger fish getting into them reeds. But I gave it an hour or so and no, none of the bigger ones got down there. But yeah, apart from that, it's just been a case of looking, watching, learning, finding where the fish were, putting bits of bait in. Just spent the whole day watching them really, which to some people they might think that's a bit of a waste of time. But for me, I love it. Not only do I just love watching them, I'm also learning a lot as well. You know, they're likely areas where they're getting. Sorry, I thought I just saw a fish. Yeah, all the areas where they're getting, you know, at the moment I'm checking pretty much every tree that I'm going past, overhanging bush. But I am starting to whittle that down now, you know, because it's almost like a trial and error that. I'll probably end up, you know, I could be, say for instance, checking 30 areas at the start of the season, you know, as it starts to warm up. And then now I'm probably be down to say 15 different areas, and that could again get smaller and smaller, and eventually I'll just be going bang, 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 bait, 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 walk, you know, and looking for them fish and looking for the right opportunity or the right fish. And that's when you know you're getting in tune with your lake. In the edge that is, I haven't done any out in the pond fishing really at the minute. I've got a few spots logged and that, the ones that I've been in. Always do a little bit of lead in, get the depths, find a couple of nice zones, any hard areas, and that way you know the weed's not really going to come up. But yeah, it's all been in the edge stuff and learning about the fish. You know, today I see Darren's linear, well, a really good linear, which I think is a fish called Darren's linear. There's over 40 pound. So son of triple row. Got some nice footage of that. What else did I say? I've seen loads of good fish, you know, and I found them all, the bigger ones, definitely in one certain area, which is in that corner over there. And that is where I'm going to get tomorrow. So today was more of a prep for tomorrow. However, tomorrow's a different day. They could be somewhere totally different. But I'm over here again tonight. Let me show you where I am. Back in this swim. In the social. Yeah, and the fish have been over in this corner. Loads of fish, all in this big area here. But they definitely came over here last night, which is why I'm happy to stay here tonight. See what happens tonight. I'll set another night alarm. And yeah, because the fish sort of ended up here, sort of mid-water and a bit closer. Over here, mid-water and a bit closer. What I've done is I've put 2 zigs out tonight into them 2 areas. And I've gone a little bit shorter because I'm convinced them fish are dropping down that little bit more. Yeah, what was the fish? I was fishing a couple of 10 footers last night, tit to bail arms, which is about 10 foot there or thereabouts. And yeah, tonight I've gone a little bit longer into the areas where I saw them last night. Speaks for itself why I've done that. But yeah, I feel like the fish are just getting that little bit lower. So I've gone down to like 8.5 and 9.5, something like that. Or maybe 8 and 9, something like that anyway, just black on black on black on black. Yeah, nothing overly crazily special. But yeah, everything's really ziggy. There's hatches going off, there's birds eating off the surface. Shows I'm seeing are really random and splashy, sporadic everywhere, you know. It's all hatchy stuff, you know. So I'm fishing zigs. You never know. See what the morning brings. Nothing in the bag. Another quiet night. The fish have evacuated to the middle, which is to my right. Seen a few out here. Made a couple last night. Definitely sort of on to what they're up to. Let me show you this. So, in the day, big girls this is, obviously I'm finding fish everywhere, but the big girls are getting in this corner here, then they're moving out, definitely going out this way and down into the middle, down there. That's where I'm seeing them all showing. I'll be about 300 yards down there. Some of the better fish as well, just been watching them. So I've got a bucket straight over in that swim there on the right hand side. My mate he's off today. Yeah, I think that's gonna definitely be a little bit of a day approach. Where I see sun yesterday, that was sun a trip. Ugh, looking massive. But yeah, it gives you the option to fish sort of down to this area here. That's where they were coming up and down. Yeah, I'm gonna have a walk in the edge down there as well. There's a nice little spot. Plus I baited a spot in that corner a few days ago. And one out in the pond last week. So there's plenty to go out over there, especially for the day, just to definitely gives me an option. And then yeah, I'm thinking about something for the night pitch. Getting in that little middle zone. Hello. Yeah. And something for getting in that middle. You definitely seem to be getting in that middle. That's 2 mornings now where I've been fishing that middle zone. So now it's like the plan for the next 24 hours. That's that big kettle, by the way. Look how big it is. 12 mugs. Now that's social. That's 24 hours. That time I did some fishing. Made the early morning move down to the sort of middle area where the fish were showing this morning. Still sort of showing now, seeing the other ones. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely where they've settled the last couple of mornings now, so I've got to at least have one night in this. Settled last couple of nights and in the morning. So got to have my last night in here. Time to there we go. Time to go and have a look for a good opportunity today. Definitely not going to stop until I find a good opportunity to hopefully get a bite. I'm in this swim here. I moved down to a swim called Jack's Boards. Hey guys. Yeah, so this is going to be my night pot. I'm going stalking right now. Yeah, that's the old plan. A few people about now, so yeah, glad I made that early move. Oh, it's good. Hopefully, we'll find a good little opportunity in the edge somewhere. Possibly. We shall see. Alright. So much for me doing some fishing today. I'll just keep mooching. Catch the beer on the way around. Not too sure if it's too early. It's never too early when you're fishing. But yeah, I've done some miles already. I'm on my 3rd lap. And finding plenty of fish, but just not them right ones again. So just going to keep looking until I find what I think is definitely the right group of fish. If I don't find that right group of fish, or I don't see a good enough opportunity, I won't fish. I don't feel like I'm missing anything by not sitting in my swim all day on a couple of rods that are out in the pond or whatever. So yeah, just gonna keep looking. I'm all in my swim now, primed, ready to go. Found a mega little spot earlier on, sort of the right sort of zone where them fish were showing this morning. Had a good lead around, probably 20-30 casts, But found a lovely little zone, nice clay area. Pulled it back. All the clay on the lead. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of fish, including a couple of the ones that I'm after covered in clay. So something to go on. Plus I know I can present rigs on it. But yeah, it's a real nice area. Just going for one noodle, one hinge, manila, matched the hatch, you know, and yeah, just a bit of hemp and maples and chopped manila over the top. Everything I see this morning pretty much was real ziggy, these hatches going off and that, but I've persevered on the zigs last couple of nights on ziggy shows, and they're just not having it, so I'm almost going against that and going with my gut. I've had a nice zone. I'm going to put some bait out, 2 rigs, real tight. Probably put 10, 15 spoms over the top, and who knows, you know, a bit of bait down there. It's about 14 foot out here, so quite deep. But yeah, a bit of bait out there, they might see it and be on it. I haven't really had loads to go on today, primed a few zones yesterday. But yeah, I found a few fish feeding and that, but none of them real good ones. And I know for a fact that them fish were down in that corner, moved out into this middle of the pond last night. So yeah, I'm all ready to go. I'm just waiting for a little bit of a gap in the wind so we can get the rigs out and the bait out sweet. Because when I was leading up, it was quite calm pretty much. So when I put the rods out and the bait out, I want it to be quite calm. If I can pick and choose, you know. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be adjusting my wrap slightly, re-lead it up and that, and get a different clip. Because obviously, you'll have a bow in your line when it hits the water, and you've got to allow for that. Just waiting.
Sorted us right out there, Roy. Can't film these lads here because these are as low key as they come.
Underground.
I'll do it like that, there you go.
Underground.
Got them out real sweet, real tight, the spot is. I've actually spread the bait. Ooh, that's a bit of a bad angle. Hey. Yeah, I've actually spread the bait across, I wouldn't say a massive area, but a good sort of 8 foot, 10 foot spread. Because it's quite sort of choddy and silty at the sides. But yeah, where I was getting that real clay and a good thump was a real tight area where I wanted both rigs. Yeah, and that's all I've done really. Second one took me probably a good 8 casts to get right. 8 or 10, it kept going on top of the other one every time. That was always the way. But yeah, got out there, persevered obviously, wouldn't have it any other way. And yeah, we're fishing. So hopefully the fish get down, you know, it's probably about 13 foot out here I'd guess. Maybe 14 foot, I'd say more 13s. Yeah, although 13 foot didn't sound that deep, and then fish are in that top couple of feet, it's really hard to get them go down. However, I've had zigs out last couple of nights when I've been in that top way, and I've seen the odd fish feeding, I've obviously had them feeding. Everything's really ziggy, but for now, I know a couple of lads over the other way. Oh no, there's a lad at the side of me, one lad across from me. They're both using zigs, so I can use that to say, well, if they start clumping them, then I'm going to change the zigs. Simple as that. You know, if what I'm doing isn't working, and what they're doing is, I'm no mug. You know, that's watercraft at the end of the day. If you see someone doing some, you know, different sort of method, especially when it's that flip reverse on the bottom or in the upper layers, you need to be on it. But you know, I'm not saying that all the fish are in the upper layers, so I'm definitely going to persevere. We'll see what happens. Simple as that, really. Rods are out, on the clay, bit of bait. As simple as it gets. Come on, son of Shrivel Roll.
Right, well, Benny boy's done me a bit of dessert. Curry down one end, steak down the other. That'll do.
Bit of a quiet night, fish-wise. No sacks out or anything. Yeah, I had a few in the night, stayed up till about 11. Yeah, the numbers just didn't seem like they were real like they were yesterday morning. Yeah, I've been up since first light. I saw like one fish really, one over the other side, one in front of me, to my right.
And yeah, it started to look like there weren't many fish here, but literally the last sort of 10 minutes, the fish have really started showing. So like 4 in a matter of a minute. Like wow. Just all sort of one to me right, that's me left. One to me left, 2 to me right, 1 straight out in front. Everything real ziggy again. But fish are in the zone. It's only 14 foot. Who knows? That's what I've been waiting for, so we'll see.
Just been looking at the old health app. Come on. I did, obviously I didn't get here till late on Monday, and did just over 6 miles yesterday. Tuesday, sorry. 5.5 yesterday. That's obviously with the kit as well, stalking. So that gives me an idea of how much I'm walking.
Oh, look at this. Get all the treatment I do. How's that for a brekkie?
So both the rigs are coming real clean. Both got koi on them as well. So that's happy days. It's a nice little area, that. Give it a nice hit of bait. That's one that's definitely been logged in the old phone. Got to be logging all these spots. Got all that koi on there. Got to be logging these spots for future reference. Got to be. Right. I'm in the snags. So constantly seeing fish coming in under and sitting under this tree here. There's no way of fishing to this snag from either swim, either side, because it's just going to be dangerous. So what I've done is I've broke these branches away to create this hole so we can get up this tree and bait all this front of it. And the plan is to fish it from the other side. Can't quite make out, but there's a swim over there. So I'm going to bait it from here for a bit. I'm going to go and get the clip to it in a minute. So I'm real tight in, and pop the marker up and all that, so I know exactly where I am, bang on, and I can bait it and fish it tight lines on the braid all the way right up to the snag. It's actually just overhanging anyway, and it's all undercut, but yeah, I'll still fish it tight lines. But yeah, I'm going to start baiting this now for the next couple of weeks anyway, and yeah, try and get a nice clear spot at the front of here. Might even rake it one day. Yeah. I'll show you. Hopefully it'll come good. All done and dusted now. I just baited them spots and that. And I've got that wrap for you know when I said about fish. Ooh, turn this off. I'm not actually in my swim. I come over to see old Milo on Black Swan. There he is. QMB. Casting about 197 yards as he does. Could never hit that. But yeah, I'm just prepping a bit more bait because I'm going to go back over and bait a couple more little zones. Just ready for next week, really. Got a long weekend off, so. And yeah, I got that wrap for the other side. You know when I baited that tree. Yeah, I can fish it from the other side. I don't think anyone would have really done it before, and always seeing fish in there, so why not? But yeah, I'm gonna give you a bit of a better view. Ta-da! Yeah, I'm just prepping this bait. I'll come to see old Milo, sorted him a pot noodle out, hey? And some go-ahead bars. Far too healthy for me. So yeah, I haven't touched them. Yeah, just prepping this bait, have a brew with him, and yeah, go back over, bait that little spot, or a couple of little spots. Job's a good one. Not much happened this week, but wow, has it been productive. I've seen most of the A-team, a couple of the ones that are on my hit list. Oh, Manila just gone into Miles's mug. Don't tell him. That's a shot. Yeah, well productive week. Found some nice zones, got some clips for some spots, bait gone in, cleared a couple of areas off with the rake. You know, there's loads gone on, finding them all in the same zones. I'm starting to narrow down them zones now. So it's all sort of coming good. I'm just hoping that it's known for shutting as soon as they start looking like they're going to spawn over here. So touch wood, it doesn't shut in the next week or so, because I could do with just a couple more weeks now. Everything's really starting to come good spot wise and sort of where they're getting and that, and I can really start to settle into certain little spots, just like I did that first spot. Obviously I had a few fish off that one in the edge, and then since I lost that grey one, it's just not been the same. The spot's sort of murking over. I'm keeping bait going on it because it is a nice area, but they really seem to wise up to that now. After losing that fish, it's mental, that is. It's almost like that fish has been and told them, oh, don't go in there. You know, I've known it to happen before. As soon as you have a little bit of a hit or have one of the good ones or something out of it, it can just blow. Simple as that. Trampling the spot probably didn't help. But yeah, productive week. Hopefully next couple of weeks you'll start to see some of the things coming together. But you know, even if it doesn't, it's not time wasted. I'm sure you can see all the stuff that I'm sort of doing, building up to certain things, just looking and locating the fish, where they're going and that, because that's the way I like the fish. I see it as hunting, you know, and I love to watch them with the guards down, and to try and piece together little plans. Might work, might not, but keeps me active, keeps me mentally active, keeps me busy, and yeah, if I can catch 1 or 2 fish on the way, it's a bonus. So happy days. And also, I'm going to say goodbye here, because I have been told that I need to let people know when it's ending, because it just sort of cuts off. So this is me, over and out. Goodbye for now. Bye Felicia.